Hi, Matthew. Thank you for your poem this week. I hope you had a good holiday weekend. Um, I don't mind answering this question whatsoever. What do I think is happening throughout the poem and what does it mean? Um, so I don't think you have to hate the question. So my interpretation of this poem, upon reading it three or four times, is that, the actual scene is you're at a restaurant. You're at a restaurant with your mother, having dinner, sharing a meal. Um, but I think the larger sort of meaning behind the poem, so that's the framework, but the larger meaning behind the poem is this total lack of understanding of anxiety, this total lack or understanding of the difference between having a genuine experience of an anxiety disorder and a parent feeling like it is pretend or it's something else, it's something manipulative. Um, so in particular, I'm getting that from the the comparison of the body being the food. I think works really well in the first few. This idea of being forced to eat, this idea of being forced to pretend through an experience rather than have your own genuine experience, I think works really well. Um, Especially this line, I'm choking, but everyone mistakes it for begging. That is where I'm getting this idea of the misinterpretation of a genuine anxiety, a genuine problem, versus someone interpreting that genuine problem as being manipulative. Um, the continuation, I think this works really well. I need to go box to package myself inside. Um, and then this sort of kind stranger showing up like, oh gosh, is everything okay, and genuinely wanting to turn to him and say, can you actually help me, because this is a really difficult situation. So that works brilliantly for me. um, I think this last couplet at the end is super strong. Take me to the Golden Gate Bridge, I'm too old for Child Protective Services. Man, it's this I always think about the Golden Gate Bridge as I think about all the people who have jumped off the Golden Gate Bridge, all the people who have chosen that location as this beautiful and well-known place for suicide. Um, and thinking about opting towards suicide rather than actually fixing a relationship with a parent is something I can certainly relate to. I think many of us can. Um, so I think it's that universal kind of feeling that resonates for me with this final couplet of, I'd rather actually die than confront this issue, confront these lifelong issues with these parents who don't truly understand what I'm going through. In terms of the rhythm emerging from the poem, I don't know, the break in the I did notice a shift in the rhythm, but it doesn't bother me. I don't think it stalls anything. I think it works well. Um, I think that shift in rhythm is okay. Like it works for me. And I think that final shift, I'm wondering if this is actually a couplet or if it's because of the page break or if it's just a continuation of this stanza. But I will say, I think it should be a couplet on its own if it's not already. So anyway, I hope that helps, Matthew. I did want to point out that our final portfolio is next week. I hope to see this poem in there. And if you have any questions about the portfolio, please feel free to shoot me an email. Thanks so much.